Okay, it's February 26, 2024. I said I was going to do some videos, and just for the record, everyone on Facebook and all that, I keep repeating the post because we have other people looking and they want to see what's at the top, and it's notes to myself. That's why you see a lot of repeats. So I want to talk about Manatee County. That letter on the last video went to James Sattler and Ivan Pilichowski, PE. He worked at DEP in New York. They brought him down here right when I got my Eric Adams meeting because him and DeSantis, all the Democrats and Republicans are together on this one. They should have spring water in Manatee County since Hurricane Charlie for the last 15 years. Like I said, tap water treatments based on cancer rates. But these people over here with Sarasota and Bush and Trump and General Flynn, they've been wanting this resource since I landed on it in 2006. I didn't know what I had till 2013. So look, we have the Observer. Manatee County taps better filter. See, I'm talking about these engineers from New York that are over here. They put in these filters for Bradenton River. You know how dirty that river is? So they're making it look good, and they're doing it with, all these realtors in Lakewood Ranch and stuff. Michael Saunders, they've been selling you cancer-causing homes. Not just cancer, that's arsenic. Arsenic causes every disease. So that's why you got hospitals everywhere and all these pills. So it's all over the country, as I said, but they have just spent $500 million on filtration stuff all over the place, and they could have spring water when we filter it right out of the ground. You can't, by the time I filter this water, it's not even as good as it was coming out of the ground because the filter's got little pieces of metal and stuff. So in this letter, it shows the Manatee Port widening. It shows the readings with no contaminants, no arsenic. So this guy was brought down here so he could send messages because he was at DEP for like 20, 30 years in New York, and they're all hiding it. So I'm going to be intervening on Trump's case with Mrs. Lolita James. They're all friends. Every time you see a judgment on Trump, they're taking the money and they're giving it back to each other. Okay, you need to understand that's part of the Smith-Mundt. How do you think they made all those countries, third world countries? They infiltrate you from the inside out. It was turned on us May 10, 2012 by a guy named Rex Thornberry in Texas, and it needs to be turned off. And the CIA needs to be detained by the U.S. military. And the Navy SEALs are part of it too. That's why DeSantis, he's the attorney for the Navy SEALs. So today, Judge Padar, who has no civil experience, and Judge Walker, who did the fraud transfer, is still on my quiet title case, suddenly reopens it. He wants a hearing on the 27th of March. I tried to do an emergency hearing because I have trial next week, so they're trying to subdue me again. And God knows with this computer what jury you're going to get. They can bring in, hell, they brought in 200 fake actors for the Boston bomb. You don't think they can bring in 200 pool people for the jury pick? And I can't pick a judge because they're all bad and they're all in on it. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to bring the media, but the media is behind it all. I'm going to bring in a court reporter with a video so everyone can see it. If we got anybody normal on the trial, on the bench for the jury, they're going to run with me because it already got dismissed 2 years ago. And by the way, the detective that did it, he moved away to Washington. He got paid, man. The attorney died. The old man doing this to everybody, he's 85 years old. Thomas Howell's at Manatee with this guy, Lee Pilardi's like 80. They're all old Catholic Notre Dame turds, man. Stupid as hell. And they spread the stupidity all the way over to Broward, where I grew up with this fake Parkland thing. And I copy text to Mayor Rich Walker, Donna Pilger, with my friends and attorneys on it and witnesses, and they're not doing anything about it. They're running with the fake Parkland thing still, which is every day conspiring. This Donna Pilger girl was at the Broward School Board when I presented and made the offer. So I don't want to go back and forth anymore, but they're trying to wear me down and they ain't going to win. But what everyone needs to do is start calling these universities. FSU is big time hiding this. I'd shut that whole university down. Fuck them. University of Florida's hiding it. University of South Florida's big time hiding it. That's why they created their whole Moffitt thing. They already killed millions of people in Tampa, and they're just bringing it south to Sarasota. FGCU is, I'm going to turn it into the #1 school in the country. We're going to get rid of everyone over there. This president's from Turkey, the first former. I mean, it's a big Naples, Boca gang all the way up to Bush. They think they own your children. They think your children are money for them to come into the hospital because the doctors get better returns on children. They're healthier. They look successful. They don't give a shit after you're 30. I'd rather you just die. Because we got Medicaid fraud Governor Scott down here with his little white trash boy, Byron Donalds. I mean, the church is even hiding it, that I intercepted Byron Donalds with the mosque on the 20. This got to stop. So I'm doing this video because I wanted to tell you today I couldn't believe the treachery in Judge Padar's room. I got 75 witnesses. She's like, okay, court Monday. I'm like, are you going to be the judge? She goes, I don't know who the judge is. She didn't even give me an order on my motion to continue. All the judges in the 2nd DCA are their bosses. They all go to parties together. I already found out from all the court reporters. They go to Ask Gary parties and Christmas. They went to Payne 401 parties down in Broward. And those two groups get together and set up all kinds of fake trials. And they sabotage so many people, especially the blacks. They set you all up. The cops are bringing in the drugs. We're gonna start disclosing all that in the FBI case in Palm Beach. So I have served New York, the George Bush case, and for some reason the certified mail hasn't come back in 2 weeks. They probably threw it away because they think they're gonna get me next week with this little pudwhacker, Tom Wyden. He's an attorney in Manatee, doesn't know what he's doing. Looks like he's got a sack of shit in his pants. And when I'm done with him, he's going to prison the rest of his life after I win this trial. And I just want to say that all you Americans that think when you post stuff, or you call an attorney, or you call your congressman, or you call the media, you get nothing. I'm going to guarantee you when you go get your education, it's no reason to get a college education anymore. Hell, it's no reason to finish high school anymore. Because every one of these teachers and professors and universities knows about this thing for 10 years and they look away. And they fake school shootings. Everyone come work for me. I guarantee you'll make more than any college kid ever. But you got to work now. You got to help out. You got to get there before everyone jumps on the bandwagon. Because I'm almost done right here, folks. After next week, if they actually do the trial, they're probably going to run off scared because I'm bringing in every judge. If you can't see the difference between 95 acres on illegal, and I got my experts, they don't got any, and 2,000 acres, I wish I could buy 2,500 acres for 185 grand and get Ryan Schneider to certify it after you switched out the legal on a little 95 acres. No one could bid it. No one in the world could bid the job, bid the land, because they wanted to hide the resource from everybody and then get $5 million in tax base from Sarasota County for an easement. They'll just kidnap you and arrest you for false charges, like which this is right here. So I want to make sure you understand the story because everyone's attention, go pet your kids and be nice to your kids because your kids got no future. We are heading into a third world country. I'm telling you right now that the agenda timeline is 2029 is the end of America. If you knew the stuff I knew that I'm not going to disclose, if you guys aren't going to get up on this, the other countries see no reason to let America survive. You don't even care about your own children. They're going to come get us to save us is the attitude out there. Here we go, man. I'm telling you, in the next 2 weeks, you think Trump and Biden's going to do stuff? What did Trump do for us last time? Masked us up. What did Biden do? They're all together, man. So if you really think going to college and learning how to do mortgages and get your credit up brings you anything in this life, it doesn't. Because in 3 months, if you lost your job, you're going to lose your house because these guys are coming after you. There's too many lawyers out there and too many judges, and they all got cell phones playing 007, and they got no conscience of this. So forget about colleges, especially the Florida colleges, and forget about high school, forget about it all, because this is full proof that all the professionals are just being trained to attack the children. We need less of that. We need men out here working, okay? So I wanted to say that for the record. I'm telling it to my son right now. They're going to keep going to college because you know why? Because there are no real jobs out there. There's nothing else to do. You might as well just hang out with the young kids and learn a little bit, play games and stuff, because that's all everyone's doing. Nobody is doing anything real, especially the leaders in this Trump turd. Can we get anybody that didn't take pictures with a pedophile? Just get any man in the country is a better vote than a guy that takes. I don't care if he knew or not. You're associated with it. And by the way, Trump, this is for you. You create so much hate. When last time I went into jails, I had to sling them black boys around. I never saw so much hate. It got way worse because of you. Can you just do us a favor and just leave and go play golf with your pretty little wife? Take your kid he'd rather see, he's like my son's age, and tell him the things you learned in life. Get the hell out of here, because Biden, he's already gone. And Haley, she's already gone. We don't need a president, okay? So I want to let everyone know that, and the fact that Manatee County and Sarasota County have the money. DeSoto County and Charlotte County are broke. They do whatever they're told. All four are responsible, including Broward, for 20,000 kids dying a day for 10 years. That's over 250 million children. And I'm putting it in the courts, and a lot of people agree. And I'm going to just leave it at that. I'll do another video in a couple days, give you all an update. But I'm getting real good at this lawyer stuff, and I can't wait till this trial, man, because I'm here to win, and I already won, and I'm here to smash these motherfuckers, man, because they killed so many children and so many jobs and so many businesses with that fake COVID, and they've got you all convinced to vote them again. Shame on you all, man. So I'm going to leave it at that. God bless everyone.